What's good, everybody? It is your boy Fantasy Fornicator, and here we go. We got a mock draft going on. We got 11 other fantasy football accounts that run Instagram pages on here with us. Let's see what happens. News came out today that Dalvin Cook is going to be holding out. So one of the first questions that we have already going on in the chat is, as I get a phone call from my mock gang chat, the Lapisco Bowl Show. But anyways, yeah, so we're gonna see how far Dalvin Cook falls in the draft. I don't really see him falling that far. He's not gonna fall past me. I got the number 6 pick, so I'm gonna grab him. Maybe I'll reach for Madison. It's probably what I'm gonna end up having to do. But for sure, he's not going past me, without a doubt. So we're just waiting. Should be starting really soon. Yeah, man, this Dalvin Cook thing, kind of worrisome. I'm a big Dalvin Cook guy. But at the end of the day, that Minnesota Vikings team, they're on a different level when he's in there. I understand Alexander Madison is a very nice backup, somebody that could take the reins, but Dalvin Cook is just that dude. He's that much nicer. He could catch out of the backfield real nice. I know injuries are a concern when it comes to him, and that's probably why he's going after this contract. I don't blame him. I would probably try to do the same thing too. But yeah, man, just Vikings, Skull Nation, make sure this man gets paid, man. He needs that money, and the draft is just started right now. Here we go. We got CMC off the board. Saquon is next. Let's see. I'm gonna queue up Kamara, Thomas, and Cook. Let's see if anybody lets one of those guys drop to me. Kamara fourth. Took Michael Thomas, and I'm taking Cook. I'm not playing around with that. I'm just going to take Cook, no problem. Yep, I took Cook number 6. Henry went number 7. That whole, contract dispute, I'm not too worried about it, especially right now. So we're going to see. We're going to see what ends up happening. Let's look at the queue. Who are we going to aim for in a second round? Man, I would really like I would really like somehow, some way, a Miles Sanders fell to me. I don't really see that happening. Maybe an Austin Eckler would be somebody else, or Aaron Jones. I like starting off my drafts running back. So let's see what ends up happening here. So after Cook, we got Henry, Josh Jacobs, Devontae Adams, D-Hop, Nuke, Joel Mixon at number 11. Number 12 coming up. We got Julio Jones off the board, and Miles Sanders with the first pick in the second round. Very nice. Kenyon Drake right afterwards. So both of my targets who I love in the second round are gone. Nick Chubb is gone too now. Austin Eckler is gone too now. They're flying off the board. So I'm looking at Aaron Jones. Probably Clyde Edwards-Helaire is probably what I'm gonna go with. I don't know. Let me look at the receivers real quick. Tyreek, Chris Godwin are still there. Yeah, I'm gonna end up having to go that route, especially because these running backs are coming off. Yeah, we got 5 running backs in a row in the second round. My options are Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Tyreek, or Chris Godwin, and I think right here at this point, I cannot let Tyreek keep going. So I'm taking Tyreek Hill right there. Paired him up with Dalvin Cook. Like that start right there. Yeah, Tyreek falling, 7th pick in the second round. That's great value right there. I mean, that's a big drop off. But at the same time, I could understand why. Everybody's going heavy with the running backs. We already have about 15 running backs off the board. That's crazy. But I'm not surprised. This is fantasy football accounts. We all work hard. We all put in a lot of work. So those running backs are gonna fly off. So let's look at players to target. Um, I like Kenny G. I love Allen Robinson. I'm looking at those guys at wide receiver. Running back, we still got Clyde Edwards-Helaire there. Melvin Gordon is somebody that's intriguing right there for me. So I'm looking running backs wise. Those Clyde Edwards-Helaire and Melvin Gordon are only two I'm looking at as CEH gets taken off the board, of course. Let's look at tight ends. Kittle, if he's there, he's definitely somebody I'm gonna think about grabbing. Um, Kittle right now, he's going at the beginning of the third, so me grabbing him in the middle of the third will be okay. See Kenny Galladay off the board. Mike Evans off the board. Mike Evans falling all the way to the end of the second. Nice. Leonard Fournette. Melvin Gordon. You got George Kittle gone now. I queued up Patrick Mahomes. I might try to pair him up with Tyreek if, yeah, since Todd Gurley is gone. Yeah, I'm looking at Patrick Mahomes probably. Let's see what the mechanic does right here. I know he needs running backs. He's thinking about it, thinking about it. Yeah, I really wanted Melvin Gordon there. But yeah, he goes with Amari Cooper. I'm gonna pair up Tyreek with Patrick Mahomes right here. I know it's kind of early for a quarterback, but really, really like the stack. I couldn't pass it up. David Johnson off the board, Lamar Jackson right after, Allen Robinson as well. Got some. Let's see these teams. You got Christian McCaffrey, Leonard Fournette with Mike Evans, Saquon, Melvin Gordon, and Kenny Galladay. Zeke, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, George Kittle, Kamara, Carson, and Kelsey. I like that. Look at mechanic with three receivers right off top. Michael Thomas, Chris Godwin, Amari Cooper. I come in with Dalvin Cook, Tyreek, and Patrick Mahomes. The Episcopal Show, Derrick Henry, Todd Gurley, and David Johnson. Then you got Josh Jacobs, Aaron Jones, Lamar Jackson, Devontae Adams, Allen Robinson. I like that with Austin Eckler. Then you got D-Hop, Cooper Kupp with Nick Chubb, Mixon and Drake. And then he just added A.J. Brown. And now we got two picks coming up. You got Julio Jones and Miles Sanders so far. Let's see who they end up with at the end of the third. Adam Thielen. Nice. Then one with Le'Veon. I don't know, man. These running backs now, fourth round. I don't mind Singletary. I know Zach Moss is there. I know he's going to take some goal line rushes, red zone touches away from him, but I still feel like he's going to be get the fuck out of here. Why are you popping up right now in the middle of my fucking video, scumbags? Anyways, so yeah, man. Devin Singletary, I don't mind him. I think he's going to be all right. He's going to be a solid RB2. You got Mostert, Jonathan Taylor coming up. It's probably somebody I'm going to go ahead and queue up. I'm queuing up on my phone, by the way. I don't like the way Sleeper app works on the computer. So I'm one pick away. He took Montgomery. I'm looking at Woods. There's some nice receivers here I could get on the way back, honestly. So let's look at tight ends. Mark Andrews is there. I'm going to have to let Mark Andrews go. I'm looking at Connor. I'm looking at Singletary. And I'm looking at Mostert. I'm going to go with Singletary. I took Singletary right there. So I got Dalvin Cook, Devin Singletary, and Tyreek Hill. I'm looking to get another running back on the way back. I would love either a Mostert, Taylor. I would love one of those two to come back to me. All right. Yeah, Taylor off the board. Connor came off as well. DK Metcalf off the board. Let's see how many rounds we got here. We got 12 rounds. So yeah, my team right now, Dalvin Cook, I really believe he's going to end up signing that contract. I feel like they're going to extend him. I don't see why they wouldn't pay that man. He deserves it. I got Devin Singletary with him in the backfield. Tyreek Hill to lead my wide receiver core. Then I paired him up with Patrick Mahomes, so I really like that. On the way back, I would like another running back. I feel like there's a lot of wide receivers. So again, Mostert's there. Oh, not anymore. Gone. Man. So yeah, I think I'm looking at Cam Akers, Mark Ingram, just to have that third running back. Let's see the wide receivers. Keenan Allen is still there. T.Y. Cortland Sutton. Scary Terry's there. Let's see. Let's see. Cam Akers off the board. That's a great, great draft pick because I was looking right at him. I think right here I'm gonna take Keenan Allen. I think he's gonna be. Actually, shoot, Mark Andrews is still there. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take Mark Andrews here. I took Mark Andrews. Really, really like. I mean, getting him in the middle of the fifth, I feel like that was a really, really good spot for me to grab him. I'm checking out the chat right now. Everybody's talking about there's three wide receivers in a starting lineup for this. The way mechanics set this one up, so I'm lacking a little bit with one receiver, but it's all good. I love my core, the core of my team. Dalvin Cook, Singletary. Then you got Tyreek, a wide receiver. Patrick Mahomes, a quarterback, and Mark Andrews, a tight end. I'm straight. I'm not mad at that at all. I feel like that's a solid team so far. Wide receivers on the way back that I'm gonna target. Keenan Allen, I don't see him falling, but he's there. Debo's there. Hollywood is there. Jarvis Landry's there. Tyler Boyd is there. I really, really love Tyler Boyd. So those are some of the receivers I'm going to be targeting. Sutton is there too, but I'm kind of fading him this year. But let's see. Let's see if he falls to me. Maybe I'll take him in the middle of the sixth. I don't know. No, he's gone already. Thankfully. All right. Who else we looking at? So yeah, Dak off the board in the sixth round. Hollywood Brown as well. Cortland Sutton, Debo Samuel. At the end of the fifth, Scary Terry, DJ Chark went off. Now it's my goal. Jarvis Landry just went. I'm looking at Keenan Allen dropping. Man, I don't know what's going. Okay, I gotta take Keenan Allen right here. I really feel good about that. Tyreek and a Keenan Allen with Dalvin Cook and Devin Singletary. Yeah, I'll take that. I'm not mad at that at all. I mean, Tyreek and Keenan Allen, those are my top. Those are my two receivers that I have. Getting Keenan Allen in the middle of the sixth, that's love, man. Straight up. I'm telling everybody, Keenan dropped crazy. Couldn't pass him up at that point. So on the way back, what are we looking at? I wouldn't mind a wide receiver on the way back. Yeah. Okay. So who we got? Darius Guys came off the board. AJ Green, Tyler Boyd. I love Tyler Boyd. He went up. He went away. Keyshawn Vaughn, Darren Waller, Russ, Brandon Cooks. At this point, I got my two running backs. I got my two receivers. I got my tight end. I got my quarterback. I'm feeling good. I'm going with best available. I'm looking. Let's see. Damian Williams, J.K. Dobbins would probably be somebody I think about. J.K. Dobbins is there. Yeah, I think I might go J.K. Dobbins here. Let me make sure. There's some decent receivers on the way back too. So I think right here I'm gonna go. I think right here I'm gonna go J.K. Dobbins. Grab him right now. Would you stop messing up my video? How do I turn this shit off? All right. Jesus. All right. Now I'm feeling good. Dalvin Cook, Devin Singletary, J.K. Dobbins. I'm gonna grab Alexander Madison on the way back, just to secure that Dalvin Cook pick with everything that's going on. That's if somebody doesn't beat me to the punch. I hope not. If anybody's gonna do it, if I had to take a guess, it's gonna be the therapist. If anybody's gonna do that to me, so hopefully not. But that's who I would guess would do it. So in this draft, we're what almost seven complete rounds in, six quarterbacks off the board, six tight ends off the board, and everything else, as you guys can see, running backs heavy. There was a streak of wide receivers in the fourth round, but that second round, the way that started, you know, six running backs in a row, that was pretty crazy. I wanted Eckler, even Jones to fall to me. I know I said Sanders at first, but realistically, he's been moving up like crazy, so that's not really realistic anymore. People are caught on to the Miles Sanders, Kenyon Drake hype train. I'm partly to blame for that, but a lot of these accounts right here as well. Will Fuller. I like Will Fuller, man. Oh man. Of course. Of course they got me on Madison. I guess I should have gotten him in the seventh round, but yeah, let me give him his props. I was going there next. I was getting Madison. So it's coming back to me. After Madison, you had Breida, Ingram, Breeze, Sanders, and Tom Brady. They're laughing at me. Yeah. All right. Um, Let me see. Wide receivers, Deontay Johnson. I like. I'm gonna go with Deontay Johnson right here. All right. Let's Tyreek Hill, Keenan Allen, and Deontay Johnson as my wide receivers. At this point, I guess it's Dalvin Cook or nothing, baby. I need another running back though. I think Jordan Howard would be nice. I still love Philip Lindsay. I still think he's gonna be a problem. Ronald Jones gone. Marlon Mack is okay. He's all right. He's gonna get some work. They drafted Jonathan Taylor for a reason. He's going to be the future, but I think Marlon Mack, he's already got a hold of the playbook, and I think he's gonna be decent. Yeah, I like that Ronald Jones right there. I was thinking about him. Jamison Crowder, he's somebody I had queued up. Right now, I got Kirk Howard. Of course, Howard goes off the board. I have and Marlon Mack queued up right now. I gotta put some more in the queue. I guess I could throw Carry on there. Yeah, I'm throwing Carry On in there, queued up. I got Christian Kirk queued up. There's some more receivers a little bit later on that I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind like getting Michael Pittman Jr. or Mike Williams, Preston Williams, Anthony Miller, even a Golden Tate. Wouldn't mind it at all. Let's see who I got queued up. I got Christian Kirk, Carry On, and Marlon Mack. It's either going to be Kirk or Carry On for me, depending what mechanic does here. He gets Max, so for in this instance, I'm not too. I'm worried about the running backs, and I gotta get Christian Kirk, or excuse me, I'm gonna go with Carry On this one. Let me grab Carry On. Let me try to get some more running backs in here. Help out my running back depth. Freaking go for two. You got me, man. I wanted Alexander Madison. You got me. Justin Jefferson off the board. Hayden Hurst, James White. Let's see. Man, there's a lot of good receivers, man. Like a lot. I'm over here queuing up, and we're going into the 10th round. I just queued up CeeDee Lamb. Christian Kirk was already there. Mecole Hardman, I think he's going to be a beast. He's going to have some big games. We got Rager, Sterling Shepard, Michael Pittman Jr., Mike Williams still, Preston Williams, Anthony Miller. I like all of those. So I think I'm going to go one more running back on the way back. Tony Pollard, I think they're going to use him all over the formation. I like him a lot. Zach Moss, that goal line threat. I don't know about pairing him up with Devin Singletary. Anthony McFarland a little bit later, but I think for right now I'm looking at probably a Tony Pollard. I like him. I think he's going to be nice over there. Spelling Zeke, and also he's going to have his own little secured role, but I think they're going to use him all over the formation. Let me see. Yeah, it's a lot of receivers though. I might just go Kirk here, man. I'm really, really high on Kirk. I think he's in that air raid offense. Arizona is literally going to be airing it out. Kyler Murray, I feel like he's going to have a big year. Let's see if he falls to me. If he doesn't, I might just pivot to CeeDee Lamb. Oh, he fell to me, so I'm going to go ahead and grab Christian Kirk right here. Boom. So now my wide receivers. We got Tyreek, Keenan Allen, Deontay Johnson, and Christian Kirk. Dalvin Cook, Devin Singletary, J.K. Dobbins, and Kerryon Johnson are my running backs. So I'm feeling pretty good about this, man. Really, really good. Got quarterbacks are flying off in this round too. 4 of them came off in this round. Matt Ryan, Aaron Rodgers, Carson Wentz, Drew Lock, all in the 10th. I mean, you could always find values with quarterback later on in your draft. So I guess I didn't have to draft the Patrick Mahomes, but just the simple fact that I could pair him up with a Tyreek, I love that. I love that in the KC offense. We know what they could do. I feel like that's going to solidify my team. And then getting Mark Andrews in the middle of the 5th, I love that as well. So let's see, 2 picks left. I might go running back receiver. Let me see. Maybe Pollard. Pollard is the guy I'm keying in on right now. Hooper just went off. Noah Fant just came off in the 11th round. Shout out Dos Equis. Future sponsor of the show. They just don't know it yet. Let's go. You know what? I got four receivers, right? Yeah. I'm gonna go with Tony Pollard right here. I really, really like Joshua Kelly from UCLA. I feel like he's gonna have a really, really good opportunity to take over that Melvin Gordon type role. And if maybe he won't get all those touches that Melvin Gordon left behind, but Justin Jackson will have some. But I think Joshua Kelly's going to be a problem this year, and I feel like you guys could get him very, very late. He's going pretty much free in drafts. Actually, yeah, sometimes he's not even getting drafted. So yeah, pretty much free. So yeah, so here we go. In this round, we had a few tight ends come off: Hooper, Fant, Gesicki. We have four running backs so far: in Antonio Gibson, Tony Pollard, Latavius Murray, and Chase Edmonds. I'm liking this. I'm liking my squad. A lot of good squads on here, actually. Solid drafts. I like how, yeah, see, he got Tyler Higbee and TJ Hawkinson. I don't mind that strategy because with tight ends, sometimes you draft somebody you think is going to be good. Then he ends up flopping or ends up getting injured, like an Evan Ingram last year, or even Hunter Henry when he got injured. Some people dropped him. I ended up scooping him up in a lot of my leagues because a lot of people were worried about him. Johnu Smith, I really, really like him this year. I feel like he's one of my sleepers that I have. I just did a tight end episode on Bears, Brews, and the Bros. If you guys are not following my podcast, make sure you guys follow me and my bros at Bears, Brews, and the Bros. Make sure to follow at Doc PLC, Fantasy Sweetness, Fantasy Renegade, my brothers. Make sure you guys are following me, Fantasy Fornicator. You guys know how we rocking. You know what we're doing to the game, baby. So let's go. Last pick. I'm looking at Joshua Kelly. I'm looking at Mike Williams. I already grabbed Keenan earlier, so I'm just gonna grab Joshua Kelly right here. I feel like he's gonna be a problem. Give me that. So that is it. That is the draft. We got my team. Let's see how this works here. All right, cool. Here we go. We got Patrick Mahomes. Look at this starting lineup. Patrick Mahomes, Dalvin Cook, Devin Singletary, Tyreek, Keenan Allen, Deontay Johnson with Mark Andrews. Then you got J.K. Dobbins, Kerryon Johnson, Christian Kirk, Tony Pollard, Joshua Kelly. I really, really like this. Really, really like this a lot. Feel like I have some nice value where I got a Mark Andrews, where I ended up getting Keenan Allen. I think those two were high value picks in this draft. So let's take a quick look at everybody else. A team that stands out to me the most, I'm going to go over here with the football therapist. Starting off Mixon and Drake, then getting A.J. Brown, Calvin Ridley, DJ Chark, and Hollywood Brown. You know what's crazy is I got three of those receivers in my dynasty league that I am in with a lot of these guys here. I have A.J. Brown, I have DJ Chark, and I have Hollywood Brown. That's the ironic thing. That's why I was looking at his squad like, you know what, I really like this squad. That's why, because he's got a lot of my hitters from my dynasty team. But yeah, man, shout out to Mechanic setting up the mock draft for tonight. Shout out all these fantasy football accounts on here. Make sure you guys give them a follow. You guys see them up on the screen. Go ahead and find them on Instagram. And you guys already know. You know what we're doing today, game, baby. Make sure you guys tune in. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.